Hi, Anime Recap 24 here. Today, I am going to explain, the male lead can. Watch out and take care. Someday. The male lead can. In the game. Also confess to the Union's nurse. Because of confessing to other female characters. Well, the reality of the other party is an uncle's dark history. Nishimura refused. Can't stand the strong attack of the teeth. 7 points had to be agreed upon. Trade union president. Just on a whim. Organized by union members. The first net. I didn't expect everyone to be classmates from the same high school. And Duck. Really a high school girl. Since the children met for the first time, Nishimura was very courteous. At the same time, Krypton Gold, I'm a senior classmate who is 1 year older than them. And he is the student council president. And the other handsome man in the game is actually a Western-style classmate who is durable. It's a girl who hates otaku very much. However, she is a house girl. People are like a mother. West Village. With the guild members headed by the online game wife also. The last leg of the net gear has come to an end. In the game of the day. The appearance of the companion of the male protagonist, Brother Jang. The automatic brain made up this real appearance. There is no sense of inconsistency. But on the second day, just when I couldn't debug it at all, I came back to the durable Nishimura conversation. I want to underestimate the two of them, Dawa. Unexpectedly, he was completely unable to combine the game with reality. The difference. In order to make him no difference between online games and reality, the student council president, who is the union president, took action. Instead, it was decided to set up a modern communication video game class. Coke chicken wings, you want to join? Just play games with everyone in reality. As soon as IELTS comes, you can understand the difference between the real phenomenon and the game. Although according to this idea online games say all at once put a day without any change. Because the online game said there is no consultant. It looks like it's going to be Fisher. Drink. Big change if. Miss Cat Shu, who has pursued this in the past, only saw advice. However, this duck sees. Hall Master Ju was knocked over immediately. After. Squeeze claims to have met with a boy and haven't participated in club activities yet. 2010 found his true heart from this. Actually like the real life duck. He rushed to prevent them from meeting. After that meeting, I discovered something tricky. It turned out to be their head teacher, Mr. Tang. Not bad. Mr. Saito. At the invitation of the president. Join it. Lu Che doesn't ask. I'm handsome and decided that online games can continue to try. At first let the driver not distinguish between reality. A different purpose than online games. No progress so far. The phenomenal game you all play, members. Live a happy community life every day. One day. What's the game? The date pair goes to the water first. I met a novice female player who can't even do basic operations. Set up in the face of such a lovely girl. The male protagonist explained the operation and related knowledge of the game to him in detail. Afterwards, Mr. Lu was well-mannered. Come fight to death. Duck felt displeased. The online game that realizes this is the members. Decided to come down and play another mobile game that seems to be absent. I didn't expect the duck to be immersed in the game 100 times. Lead 2. The male protagonist talked for one night. The next day. Because of a little thing. Hugh's true identity It turns out that he is also a man's classmate. I am a good friend of Durable Wear. By him. The tongue-in-cheek form of Little Creek Village is good. Not the white school scene. It can be very embarrassing at times. Not for the subtypes that were hit hard after that. Come to school. Even in-game public channels are closed. To break the deadlock. West Village Duck Clip Health. Okay. Let Exicon come. It was specially prepared. Integral. The Called Ducks online game is different from real life. Fee's painstaking efforts. And in his heart. A little bit of awakening to the duck's emotional sister. Union members, Your final exam is approaching. Everyone seems to be fine. When he learned that Asia's grades were very high. Everyone. Ducks are ready. The game unfolds for the courtesy of the final exam. Duck. All passed in the end. Pass safely. And the West Village is behind the ducks. To confess. But unexpectedly. Immediately refused. The online game style that the president has drawn all the time up, how quickly summer starts with you. This nuclide. The ostensible purpose is to exercise the physical strength required for online games. The real purpose of coming to the market is to confess a failed nishimura in the market. Challenge again. In this way, 4 women and 1 man are playing happily in the hisu activities. And night. Sitting together to watch the fireworks in the wonderful West Village and the ducks. The atmosphere is at its peak. And determined nishimura, Chinese medicine, began to act. Not very smooth. The opposite of the two. Complaining to each other. If there is still a little disagreement, go home. You 2 couples. The male protagonist confirms that it starts with a lover. But this male protagonist is really hypocritical. You don't replace me. After. Most of the real online games prepared by the president. But the color trap of Nishimura's login to the computer screen has also been reversed by the account. Then I'm afraid that someone from Shen will stick out its claws like a duck. The 4 of Nishimura quickly retrieved their accounts. However, my beloved gear. All the important wedding rings are gone. Then even the character of the game read was deleted. Let's all work together. Use a fake site to get Abby the rat. Passionately submitted by you as evidence. Like to Hojie being punished. And Lu Xin's role has to be restored. I saw a smooth solution. To find a way for the duck who didn't write his summer homework at all. Elegant and vulgar wherewith nice. A bookcase with only girls' speed will be held in the house of the president. The group came to the spacious mansion of the president's house for the first time. Interesting toxins to stay overnight. Feeding the ducks is the most trustworthy, and Lushan also did not participate. And the worst is now the damned one. Everyone fully communicates mind and body. At the same time, our audience can also have a great director at a time. In this way, everyone happily cooperated. The school is about to be killed. For the club's online game, would need to show the results to prove the club's achievements. However, the online game cannot be lost to the maximum result value. Can come to school. 3-point tip. The final plan proposed by the president is the remnants of a tiring siege of the Union Army of the recent past. Photos of the remaining traffic are displayed. Because male leads are not enough. In order to carry out the project smoothly, they found the teacher and Nest to help. The president also hired the top mercenary union, Palestine. Form an alliance together. Ruxian and others went to Cantor Station to conduct a siege battle. Is called, the members of Chinese stand with the strongest stomach and fart. However, all aspects such as equipment and tactics are above the books from Shen. Just under the captain bar at police stand. Take it easy without waiting for someone else to be generous. However, at East China Normal University, I jumped into the sea in an instant. Disbanding the alliance will definitely knock down the illness of the male lead and others. Bear. How long to show Wallace? After that, everyone was nervously showing off the cultural memory event. The next time to retake the fortress. Chant. We found the cat's personal guard. The Fighting Alliance. We'll go to the last project held before the start. Here we go. Don't wait for anyone. Together with the Lord, their wild cats are the guards. Together, towards generosity, think again. Expand the guide. But because Chinese stand doesn't like to defend. Resulting in a ghost town. Once again the seat of the corporate union they beat last time. The battle is imminent. Despite the help of the cat and chicken SS. But the battle was still extremely difficult. But thanks to Naiko's brainstorm. Lure the enemy into the wet gap and successfully invade the city. And successfully occupied Changba under the chairman's system. There are 10 minutes left. This time, I have to die completely here for the first time. Then came the warring assets of Weller's Castle Weller, which the opponent was desperately defending. The real battle has just begun. If so, although there are many people, but it's still hard to resist Stan's attack. Finally, the woman saw everyone's cooperation, and the president's wireless technology succeeded in paying less debt within the time limit. Photos of the final occupation debt repayment. Results for the Cultural Affairs Bureau. The exhibition is too lazy to go out. Cultural memory was successfully held. That's it, the wife of this online game can't be a girl. This is the end of the explanation of the plot. KFC is still quite satisfying. Meet the dead kawaii of you. Although the car may not have such an experience then. Of course, the hospital audience is friends. Let's have a chance to meet a lovely girl. Of course, if you are a girl, you must meet some handsome boys like you. Regardless of real life in the game. So, that's it for this episode of our show. Thanks to all viewers and friends for watching. Please look forward to the next program. Take your time and see you next time.